Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be talking about Redstone features that will be in Title Update 17, the next big update for Minecraft Xbox 60/PS3, and also the next-gen consoles. Because every single day on my channel, I get people asking me, Toycat, what's going to be in the next update /Title Update 17? Toycat, what is going to confirm for it? And a lot of these questions are to do with Redstone stuff, like the droppers and the hoppers and stuff like that. So I figured I'd make a video talking about what I think will be in Title Update 17, using proof and stuff from the previous updates. So first of all, before you watch this one though, I'd recommend you watch the Title Update 17 confirmed features video, where I also have a release date prediction. I talk about the wither, I talk about with skeletons and stuff. It's definitely an important watch so that you can get the big key features, because this is just focusing on Redstone. However, if you're a Redstone guy and you just want to focus on this, then this is the video for you. So let's quickly just talk about what should be in Title Update 17, because all the features that do with Redstone from 1.4 were brought forwards into Title Update 14 already. So the three big ones were the fact that buttons only use one, block instead of two, so one stone, one wood. The second is that you can actually activate buttons with a, wooden buttons with a bow like so, which is really, really cool for some redstone contraptions. And the third one is that you can activate TNT with a flaming arrow. And you'll notice that all three of these features are currently on the Xbox 60 in Title Update 14, which implies to me that I think that the Redstone update, the 1.5 update, the one after this one, they knew that it'd be a really big deal to try and fit that all in one update, because Redstone on the current consoles is a little bit nerfed compared to PC, so I assume that they're going to split it into two updates, and they're going to put one half of it in Title Update 17, and then one half in Title Update 19 or 20 or whatever it gets called, the one after Title Update 17. So let's quickly talk about why I think that'll be the case, because if you don't know a lot about it, that might sound like it's just illogical, but I'm going to explain the Redstone update now. I'm going to switch over to PC now so I can explain this to you. So quickly just jump over there now. Okay, so now we're on the PC, I can explain to you guys why I think the Redstone update will need to be split into two updates on Xbox, and therefore what will be coming in the first half, or Title Update 17, the update you're no doubt interested in. So we'll demonstrate this using the Daylight Sensor. So the Daylight Sensor is a block crafted using nether quartz, so it's the first Redstone item that takes use of the block that we've had for, a full update now, and it'll be an update, by then. And basically what the Daylight Sensor does after the Redstone change is it basically outputs a different signal strength based on how light it is outside. Because before this update, Redstone's just on or it's off. It gives you a full 15 blocks of power. But after this, there are a few items, like the weighted pressure plate and the daylight sensor, that depending on the time of day, or depending on the amount of pressure you put on it, on a whole bunch of other factors, it can output a different amount of redstone power, which has a whole bunch of different applications, but it also, might be a difficult thing to put in, and it might be a reason that they're going to split into two updates. So I think the daylight sensor will still be coming, just with a very slight caveat that instead of being, an actual sensor and being like different daylight levels mean different things, I think it will literally just be on or it will be off, which is a cool enough thing because it still means you can have doors that only open at nighttime or doors that only open at daytime. You can have a whole bunch of useful stuff. I'm looking forward to the daylight sensor personally, and I think it will be in Title Update 17. So next, we have the hopper. This is a feature confirmed, be coming at some point soon. It's like one of the few features that they definitely confirmed, even though they basically confirmed a lot of other ones. But basically, the hopper is a item which is useful in a few contraptions, because what it does is, just when it's by itself, when you throw items into it, like literally drop them in, it absorbs them and it puts them into its own little, pouch thing there. It's kind of like a chest, except you can literally drop items into it, which is a really interesting little mechanic. And also, if you point it at a block, so if I point it at this block, it will output things into that block. So if you then replace this with a chest, like I've done in front of here, as you can see, if I just pick this up and then throw the sand into the dropper, it'll actually take it into the chest, and this means you can have the chest hidden, for instance. So we'll use these redstone blocks, which I'll talk about in a second. You can actually hide it from the chest, so it's just like, oh, you just drop it in there, or you can even make it so it's a really big drop that you just drop in, and then someone gets a thing. So you can also then make a redstone signal from this, so you can make so someone has to pay a block to get into a certain place, and then you can collect that block and use it for certain things. It's a really, really cool block in my opinion, and I'm really looking forward to it. So next, let's explain the redstone block you see me just use here as decoration block. The redstone block is crafted using 9 redstone, kind of like a diamond block, an emerald block, an iron block, any other type of block. And the thing that makes this one unique versus all of those is that it actually can power redstone. It sends a full charge of redstone along itself. So let's just show you right here. And I think that's a really cool variety of block, because first of all, it's a really nice looking block, just a really deep, vibrant red, and because everyone has so much redstone anyway, or at least if you go mining a lot, it provides you a really cool building block for that, and you can just have a house that's fully charged with redstone charge, which means if anyone activates anything in your house, it'll go off. Of course, that's bad for TNC, but it is really cool that, you know, doors and anything else will just stay on all the time. I'm looking forward to the redstone block because I have so much redstone. I have chests and chests full of redstone, and you know, making a house out of redstone blocks would be nice. And of course, it's a really easy thing to add, like these other features I've just named. It's literally just a block made from redstone that outputs a signal. So the final redstone feature I think they'll be bringing forward from 1.5, the redstone update, is the dropper, as you can see just here. So you might be thinking, as soon as you see this, wait a minute, Toycat, you just picked out a dispenser. That's not a dropper at all. But the dropper is actually a variant of the dispenser, and it's got a whole bunch of uses, especially if you're making maps and that type of deal, because I'll quickly show you what it does right now. So we're going to put some redstone in there just to show you. So 9 redstone, simple as that. Basically, when you power the dropper using redstone, I'll use this redstone block, combine 2 things at once here. Instead of firing items at you, it just drops them like that. Like a dispenser would just fire the item way over there. The dropper's just like, yeah, here, have an item, which is a lot more friendly, and it's just generally better for if you're giving people items rather than throwing them at them. And on top of that, instead of firing arrows at you, and instead of, you know, using buckets of lava, buckets of water, and just pouring them on you, it actually fires, it just, you know, drops everything out onto you. So if you need to give people an arrow or a bucket of lava, a fire charge, anything that normally out of the dispenser causes something that you don't want and doesn't actually give them an item, this is the way to do it, the new dropper block. So all of this stuff can be combined, of course. You can make it so a daylight sensor hooks up to a redstone block, which then makes a dropper turn on after you've given it an item in the hopper or something. And yeah, it gives a whole bunch of new possibilities to redstone makers. I'm really looking forward to all of these features coming. I'm quite sure they'll be coming in Title Update 17 because I think they're going to be bringing forward a lot of the features from 1.5 because they brought forward so much from 1.4 already. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that one. Let's see the God Apple, as we quickly say. If you want to see the rest of the Title Update 17 features that are coming and that are confirmed, you can click a video, which is probably in an annotation / in the description. That's also where you'll find my release date prediction. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please do like it. Share it around to let people know about the new Redstone features, especially if you have a Redstone-centric friend, or you just want to get into Redstone, then that's always useful. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and let's go to an outro.